let's talk about the secret. And we are talking about Andile Jali here, and we need to look into the secret ka Andile Jali and things that could potentially lead him to kaizer-chiefs. Or this thing, it could potentially damage the move from Sundowns to kaizer-chiefs. Well, let's unpack the secret here. But before we unpack, if you are interested to know more about this, there's only one favor that I'm asking, and that is you stick around. As you stick around, you subscribe, like the video, and comment in the comment section below, right? Because doing that, guys, it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. Before I give you the depth and the secret here, we need to start by looking at what Mokoena said, right? Mokoena was interviewed just recently before Makpeli came here about the Marumo Gallants, which was happening on Thursday. And on Thursday, Mokoena, guys, that's what he said. Well, I have said it. If you are looking for negatives from me about my players, I don't have I will never speak any negative about my players, never ever. So I've got no comment for that, right? Yeah, I must congratulate Mokoena for that, because it shows maturity. It really shows maturity. Mokoena does not want to be part and parcel of all these things. Now, Andile Jali this, Andile Jali that, blah blah. Nope, not me. But then, the same Mokoena, let me show you what he said before. Before, when he was asked about Andile Jali, proud to game about the Marumo Gallants, Mokoena said this, right? Mabambuza futhi nakhona waphendula wathi, I don't want to get much into that space, because it's quite polluted with, as you said, he said, she said type of stuff. Nope. So I would rather not comment on, because I have spoken extensively about it already and in the past. To avoid being misquoted, I would rather not comment on the situation. Right? Which situation? That is the point that I think today we need to start. That's the starting point. You would rather not comment on the situation, but which situation? We have just heard, after so many articles were written about it, Andile Jali and Umbuli has been suspended by Mamelodi Sundowns. Suspended for what? Suspended for misbehavior. Well, for misbehaving. Misbehaving from what? They allegedly, because we don't have a proof nangapha, but there's been alleged that Andile Jali together noSipho Mbule bafike eTlele ku Sundowns camp bahlabile, so they were drunk, right? And then here is the gist of the matter. Let's move Sipho Mbule out of the picture a little bit, and because he's not a topic of interest today, but we'll just pass by him. Sipho Mbule, guys, here is what that jeopardized into yakhe. Sipho Mbule was wanted by kaizer-chiefs, right? Then SuperSport sold him to Sundowns. Sipho Mbule did have the misbehaving thing before. Sipho Mbule wanted to play for kaizer-chiefs, so this misbehaving thing could be caused by that. Secondly, Andile Jali, let's go to Andile Jali here, because that's the topic of interest here. Andile Jali, behavior yakhe, if it is true that Andile Jali misbehaving, arrived at Klokop drunk, my brother, this could mean one thing, and that is forget about Andile Jali who kaizer-chiefs. Just forget about it. You know why I'm saying that? It is quite interesting. You know why I'm saying that? Because kaizer-chiefs, they've just passed a policy. No indaba zabo smoking prohibited the kaizer-chiefs. Indaba zabo drinking prohibited ku kaizer-chiefs. So kaizer-chiefs cannot pass a policy and enforce a policy to their players. But when it comes to Jali, who is supposedly or allegedly found to have committed an offense that is against policy kaizer-chiefs, how can they sign such a player? That alone, what message will they be sending to the players akhona ku kaizer-chiefs to say, how do you tell us not to drink alcohol as long as we are associated with kaizer-chiefs, as long as we have to come to training and all the stuff? How is it that you are enforcing such a policy but you are employing a person who allegedly has proven that he will violate that policy prior to you bringing the player in? If that is proven to be true, I can tell you now, forget about Jali to kaizer-chiefs. Just forget about it. He has ruined it himself. It has been said as well, Uguti, it's not the first time Jali has been found in a similar situation. Before, he has practiced the same thing and has been found guilty of the same thing, allegedly, because I don't have the proof. Sipombule has been said Uguti Naya has done the same thing in the past and has been found guilty previously at SuperSport United. But you know what that it means? It means forget about Mbule to kaizer-chiefs, forget about Jali to kaizer-chiefs. They have just disqualified their options to be signed by kaizer-chiefs by practicing something that is against policy kaizer-chiefs. Let me repeat this. This means one thing and just one thing. Because Jali and Sipombule, they are found or allegedly drinking alcohol that is against policy kaizer-chiefs. Therefore, if this is to be true or believed to be true, forget about these two players joining kaizer-chiefs. Right? Is that even clear? So, if kaizer-chiefs and Jali really they were in negotiations, and this scandal of him drinking alcohol is to be believed or it is true, forget about Jali joining kaizer-chiefs. Just forget about it. I'm telling you now, forget about it. So, it's gonna be interesting to see Uguti will Jali join kaizer-chiefs or not. But I'm telling you now, Mina, if this is true, forget about Mbule, forget about Jali to kaizer-chiefs. They've just ruined their chances to join kaizer-chiefs by the scandal of drinking alcohol. Or, you know what I'm saying? This scandal have just jeopardized their opportunities to join kaizer-chiefs. I don't know guys, what in the Nantini, Mina Nanso Bonana on the next video, but until then, please take care.